Tonight on NewsWatch Ole Miss, learn about the upkeep of the infamous flowers and landscaping that can be found all over the Ole Miss campus.
Plus, hear about the story of 16 endangered turtles that were released into the ocean. NewsWatch Ole Miss starts right now.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. I'm Olivia Wright.
And I'm Walker Farmer. If you didn't know, today is National Earth Day. On this day, there are campaigns around the globe promoting ways to keep the earth healthy and our planet livable.
Today, NewsWatch reporter went to campus to ask students how they celebrated our planet.
This is Mary Evans with NewsWatch. Today's question of the week is, how do students celebrate Earth Day around campus?
Well, I thought, why not get a smoothie, enjoy, fruit that comes from our planet and everything. I think it's important to be able to recognize all the beauty around us and everything, and if we didn't have it, it'd be kind of a bland world. So.
I like to just be a little bit more environmentally conscious than I normally am, and just try to focus on looking for trash, picking it up. I'm a environmental focus in chemical engineering, so it's obviously an important thing for me. I think we all live on this planet, and protecting it and making it be to the best of its ability is one of our key responsibilities.
Just picking up random trash that I see on the ground just to help the litter situation. I think it needs to be talked about more to help the litter and this pollution situation that's going on right now.
Well, Walker, it looks like you celebrated Earth Day today by wearing your green tie.
Yeah, this was definitely intentional. No, I just thought today would be a good time to wear it, or a good time to wear it. Don't think I have worn it all year, and it worked out well. I'm glad I could help celebrate the Earth today.
For sure.
Well, if you were outside today, it seems like the Earth was giving us here in Oxford a beautiful day for Earth Day.
That's right, Walker. Blue skies with no clouds and the perfect breeze. Let's quickly check in with weather anchor Mackenzie Cox for a look at your current conditions.
Thanks, Olivia. Yeah, the weather really showed out today for Earth Day. 66 degrees, so nice and not too cloudy. Definitely some sunshine today. Winds coming in from the west-southwest at about 4 miles per hour. And then precipitation, 0% chance, so no rain in sight today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Here in Oxford, major renovations have been happening, like a $12 million project that is currently underway. A new Oxford Police Department headquarters has begun construction as a significant milestone for the department. OPD Police Chief Jeff McCutcheon says that new facility will be able to serve as an office for every department in order to promote connectivity. OPD is hopeful that they will be able to move in January or February of 2025. The original OPD headquarters will soon turn into a facility for Oxford Parks Commission as a project. And that department isn't the only building getting changes. Oxford's Courthouse Square Historic Properties Commission approved minor changes to the new Humanities Hub at their meeting on April 1st. The changes include lowering the roof line by 1 foot to match that of the powerhouse and the removal of multicolored sunshades. The construction to the building will not begin until the Arts Council raises $750,000 to match that they received from the National Endowment for the Humanities.
Here at Ole Miss, the landscape is one of the many things that visitors and students rave about on campus. From the beautiful flowers to the placement of the trees, students and faculty enjoy the sights and shades that come from the landscape. NewsWatch reporter Carson Ware went out to learn more.
Spring has sprung here in Oxford, and that means beautiful flowers all around campus for students, staff, and visitors to enjoy. Having such a pretty campus means lots of upkeep, and that is handled by Ole Miss Landscaping Services. Jeff McManus, the director, says that the leadership here has been key to keeping campus beautiful.
We've been very fortunate to have some leadership who have really understood the significance of having a beautiful structure and beautiful setup for a campus, and then they have supported the needed details that go along with that.
Setting up flowers might seem like a simple activity, but Landscape Services has a well-planned strategy for each season to keep campus vibrant.
There's seasonal color beds that are placed around campus. There's approximately 20,000 seasonal colors planted in the spring, around in the middle of April, at end of April, and then there's another change out in October. And so the seasonal color is in high focal point areas and entry points.
Well, there's just a few weeks left in school, so when you're walking around campus, look up from your phone and enjoy the natural beauty that we have here. And if you see a hard-working landscaping employee, be sure to give him a thank you. I'm Carson Ware, NewsWatch Ole Miss.
Well, keeping things all about earth and nature, 16 endangered turtles were released by the Mississippi Aquarium.
This release comes after a cold stun recovery. Reporter Stephanie Poole has more.
And they're off to the races. 16 endangered Kemp's Ridley sea turtles released into their natural habitat after 5 months of rehabilitation. Alexa DeLon with the Mississippi Aquarium says 40 Ridley sea turtles were flown by Turtles Fly 2 organization after a cold stun event in New England.
When they come in there, they have a lot of different ailments. Some of the more common ones are frostbite or pneumonia or like GI disturbances. Bone infections. So each time we get a turtle, we do a full physical exam. We do x-rays, take some blood, do some ultrasounds.
Veterinarians monitor the turtle status every 2 weeks to ensure animals are recovering. Of the 40, 16 were deemed healthy for release. Dozens came up to see the turtles off on the Biloxi beach. Some say it's their first time seeing an ocean creature up close.
I've never been here before and they're so cute and it's really educating because they tell me all about sea turtles.
I've always wanted to see it, and I love how they protect them and save them and put them out when it's okay to.
Kind of the favorite moment of my life, and the turtles are very cute also.
So where are they headed after returning to the Mississippi Sound?
This species is commonly found in the Gulf, which is why we're able to release them here. But they also travel up the eastern seaboard and follow their food along. So they kind of migrate up and then come back.
A bittersweet goodbye to a fresh start.
Wow, what an amazing story, especially on Earth Day, and I'm just so glad the turtles got set free.
Yeah, you know, it's always been on my bucket list to see that happen, or the hatching of baby turtles too. It's so cool.
It is, that would definitely be interesting to see. Coming up after the break, the historic trial involving former President Donald Trump is still underway and now in the hands of prosecutors.
Plus, there is now a public health issue over ground beef. Find out why after the break. NewsWatch Ole Miss will be right back.
Mississippi.
Hey, Mississippi.
Don't trash Mississippi.
Because picking up litter costs us time
and money.
MDOT spends $3.2 million a year picking up litter.
That's money that could be used to maintain roads and bridges,
patch potholes,
and focus on improving Mississippi's infrastructure.
Please help us help you.
We can't do it without you. Don't trash Mississippi.
Don't trash Mississippi.
We're here when you're ready.
Mom, I got it. What are you doing in there?
I got stuff.
Are you a dog?
I wouldn't do that. Have you seen the pliers? Where'd you find those?
It's not your birthday.
Sorry.
Bye, Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa.
Take care of yourself.
What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss.
In the first of 4 separate criminal cases to go to trial, former President Donald Trump's fate is now in the hands of prosecutors, his attorneys, a judge, and 12 jurors. 7 men and 5 women sat in the jury box as opening statements were made in Trump's historic New York criminal trial. Gloria Pemzino has more from outside the courtroom.
In just under 3 hours on day 5 of the 45th president's first criminal trial, opening statements were made and the first witness briefly took the stand.
An opening statement can make or break the case.
The prosecution's opening statement took about 46 minutes, as prosecutor Matthew Colangelo told jurors about a, quote, criminal conspiracy and a cover-up. Colangelo also accused Trump of repeatedly causing false entries to be made to business records, outlining the former president's alleged role in the hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels.
This is going to be the first time, maybe in his life, that he cannot control the narrative, and he also can't sue the prosecutor for anything negative that they say about him, because the opening statement is protected speech.
Trump's defense attorney, Todd Blanche, spoke for roughly 36 minutes and began with one simple assertion: Donald Trump is innocent. Something the prosecution and defense had in common, referencing Trump's longtime friend, David Pecker, who then took the stand. Pecker, the former publisher of the National Enquirer, allegedly helped broker the $130,000 hush money deal. Pecker has been granted immunity in the federal investigation in exchange for his testimony, and he'll return to court on Tuesday, as will Trump.
It's a case as to bookkeeping, which is a very minor thing in terms of the law.
Court ended early on Monday due to an alternate juror's dentist appointment.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture is encouraging consumers to check the meat in their refrigerators and freezers. According to the department, ground beef products from Greater Omaha Packing Company tested positive for E. coli. The items in question were produced last month and have use of or freeze-by date of April 22nd. No recall is needed because the ground beef had already been pulled from circulation, but anyone with these products should return the item to the place of purchase. More information is available on the USDA website. In Nevada, wildlife officials are looking for 2 people accused of illegally releasing 24 wild turkeys. The release was done in a rural area outside of Las Vegas. The images on screen were taken by surveillance cameras on April 9th. Officials believe that the suspects were driving this white crew cab towing a horse trailer. Authorities say that the suspects stopped for gas at a convenience store before they allegedly dropped the turkeys.
A Florida social justice group is staging public readings of books removed from school libraries due to the state's book ban. Though a recent community story time held at Gainesville City Hall, librarians and AACP members and educators are coming together to voice their opinions on these bannings of these books. Reporter Hazwa Ezel shares more.
Members of the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Gainesville Social Justice Group hosted a community story time exclusively featuring banned titles. Residents set up umbrellas, coolers, and lawn chairs to sit and listen to a variety of books read out loud by librarians, bookstore owners, members of the NAACP, and educators.
And what book banning is doing again and again and again, when you look at, for instance, picture books that are banned, are all about Black people, about gay people, about books that are written by women.
The event not only included local literary celebrities reading their favorite band titles, but also sported live musical interludes by local ensembles, soloists, and spoken word.
So they're excluding them from the conversation in the classroom, in the town square. So we're just trying to bring that back.
Participants were able to take home a book of their choosing. Organizers invite everyone to visit their library of banned books as they fight the literary limitations.
Now, last week, Governor Ron DeSantis signed a new law limiting the number of banned books that can be challenged by some residents. Starting July 1st, people without a children in a school district can only file 1 complaint per month.
Today is Earth Day, a time to focus on ways to preserve and protect our planet. and there are things you can do to not only support the earth, but also your health. Reporter Amanda Gaither has some healthy habits that can help you be greener.
Planet health and human health, the two go hand in hand.
The choices that we make in life every day affect not only us, affect everyone around us, and affect our planet.
Dr. Sophia Asfaw with Cleveland Clinic says there are some healthy habits that can help both. By biking, walking, or running, you can get exercise and get to where you're going without relying on a vehicle, reducing emissions into the air. And a plant-based diet is not only good for your body, but also the earth.
In order to produce meat-based meals, there's a lot that goes into it. There's chemicals that we have to use to raise the cattle or whatever meat-based product that you have, that then in turn pollutes the environment, and that can also lead to negative effects on human health.
Asphalt says when you're staying healthy by washing hands or brushing teeth, don't waste water. Turn it off when you're not scrubbing. She says you can also reduce energy expenditures and the amount of greenhouse gases that can impact the climate and therefore our health by turning off lights, unplugging household items when not in use, buying recycled goods, and setting your thermostat to eco mode if you have it.
If we take care of our planet will take care of us.
For Health Minute, I'm Andy Gaither.
Now let's check in with weather anchor Mackenzie Cox for a look at tonight's conditions.
Thanks, Walker. Tonight we'll be dipping down lower in our temperatures, coming to 42 degrees. We will have clear skies and again, very little chance of rain with 5% chance of precipitation. Winds coming in from the south at 4 miles per hour, so nothing too out of the ordinary. But NewsWatch Ole Miss will be right back with more weather updates.
This is the moment I knew his future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out?
Listen.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride? Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. Let's refresh with a look at our current conditions. Currently 66 degrees outside, nice warm day, clear skies, a lot of sun bringing in some of that warmth that we feel like we're missing. Winds coming from the west-southwest at 4 miles per hour, so nothing too intense, but a little gusts here and there. 0% chance of precipitation, so all in all, a beautiful day. And as we take a look at the rest of North Mississippi, you can see 68 degrees in South Haven and Tupelo is our warmest for the day, but everywhere else is kind of sitting in the middle, so not too much variety here. As we continue to look here at the national picture, you can see that we're really sitting in a good spot right now, close to that high pressure zone over Oklahoma and Arkansas, but that will potentially be bringing some storms in later this week as this movement up in the northwest right now kind of comes and works its way down towards Mississippi. And then as we look at tonight's forecast, 42 degrees, so it's going to be a little bit of a cold one, colder than we're used to right now, but we will continue to see low cloud coverage, winds coming in light and variable, about 4 miles per hour, and then a 5% chance of precipitation, so no need for umbrellas tonight. Looking ahead to tomorrow, we're definitely going to be warming up, which will continue through the rest of the week into this weekend. Tomorrow will come in at about 74 degrees of the high. Continue to see those sunny skies, so should be a really nice day outside if you're looking to sit in the Grove or take a walk around town. Winds a little bit higher, coming in from the south-southwest at about 12 miles per hour, and a 15% chance of precipitation. I don't expect any showers, but you may feel like there's something a little bit heavy outside in the air. It'll be those showers moving in later this week. So moving ahead to the region tomorrow, you will see 75 degrees. Our warmest will actually be 76 in Tupelo, but again, not a lot of variety since we're sitting in that area with no high or low pressure systems moving through right now. Pretty even all across the region. And as we take a look at our 5-day forecast, you'll see that it really will be warming up this weekend. We're going to come in some showers on Thursday, but bouncing right back to 82 and 83 on Saturday should make for a really nice weekend.
Yeah, I really do love the warm weather we've been getting. It's been fantastic. But tomorrow at Swayze is Kids Day for the baseball team. So with the perfect weather, tomorrow is going to be great for the kids to go escape school for a day and see a baseball game. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see. Yeah, everyone's allowed to go. I just think it's going to be super fun for the kids to get a nice day outside and go see a baseball game. And coming up, the baseball head coach Mike Bianco hit another huge milestone in his career, and the NBA playoffs are officially underway. I'll have that and more up next in sports.
Great having you. Incredible women. I wish they had those kind of cool careers for women when we were growing up.
So in this flashback, we're all the same age?
Yeah.
What does everyone want to be when they grow up?
If I say 2 jobs, do I get extra credit?
No.
I want to make immersive video games. I want to revolutionize 3D printing. I want to analyze data from the cloud.
I want to be a meteor.
You mean meteorologist?
No.
That's great, Al. Follow your dreams.
For the record, I was a baby in the 70s.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Jason, let's go see your room.
How was it? Is it good?
We are Ole Miss Rebels. As Mississippi's flagship university, we dig deeper, see farther, work harder. We pioneered human organ transplants. We helped prove Einstein's theory of gravitational waves. We are distinguished as a Carnegie R1 top 2.5% research institution. We are Ole Miss, transforming lives and the world.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jason Kern with Sports Watch. Now, over the weekend, the Ole Miss baseball team lost their first 2 games of the series versus Georgia in Athens before they took the third, then as they won 3-2. Despite the series loss, the Game 3 win came with a historic mark for head coach Mike Bianco. That was his 1,000th career win. He became the 21st active head coach with 1,000 wins under his belt. He also is now the 98th head coach in NCAA history to reach this mark, and this win is his 900th as the head coach here at Ole Miss. Now the Rebs will look to host North Alabama tomorrow at 11 a.m. at Swayze before Alabama comes to town for a series that starts on Thursday. And on Saturday, the NBA playoffs got underway as every active series played Game 1 over the weekend. And for the first time since 2003, every home team took the first game of their series, making the home court advantage a real factor for the 2024 playoffs. 6 of the 8 games were blowouts as the Celtics and Timberwolves won by 20+. But as for the 2 good games, the 76ers held around for a while at Madison Square Garden before the Knicks pulled away late, winning 111-104. And then in the final game last night, OKC, as the youngest 1 seed ever, showed their youth throughout the whole game as they scratched away a late win as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored the game-winning bucket to defeat the Pelicans 94-92. Game 2 of the first-round matchup start again tonight at 6 p.m., starting with the Magic at the Cavaliers. That will be aired on NBA TV. And that's all I've got for sports. Be sure to follow us on X at @Rebel_Watch for the latest sports updates. NewsWatch Ole Miss will be right back.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, during the Super Bowl time, there was one person that was in the headlines more than the 2 teams.
And that person is still in the headlines with her new album doing huge numbers. Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department, came out last Friday and has already become the most listened to album on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Music in just one day. On Spotify alone, the album got a huge 300 million listens in its first day, with its first song, Fortnite, being the most listened to track in a single day. This is Swift's 11th album, and it's already more popular than her last one, Midnights. Now, I can't say I'm not surprised about that success, but I have to ask, what is your guys' favorite song from the new album?
Ooh, it's a hard one. I liked a lot of them. I think my favorite is Fresh Out the Slammer, but my roommates, they all have different opinions. So.
You know, to be honest, I haven't listened to it all at all, but you know, I guess I'm part of the problem, I guess. But like this is classics like Style and New Romantics, always a great time when they come on. But yeah, you know, maybe this will make me want to go listen.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I actually haven't listened to it yet, but I will. I am kind of a Taylor Swift fan. I just can't believe she's released another album already, but yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out.
It is crazy.
It's pretty impressive.
And before we close out today, Mackenzie, remind us again what kind of weather we should be expecting for this week.
Well, we are going to have some nice temperatures tomorrow and Wednesday. We'll be getting warmer as we go through the week with those showers on Thursday. Aside from that, it should be really nice clear skies, maybe some clouds, but all set for a good double-decker weekend.
Awesome. Well, that's all that we have for tonight. Tune in tomorrow. I'm Olivia Wright.
And I'm Walker Farmer with your latest news.
I'm Jason Kern with Sports Watch.
And with Stormwatch, I'm Mackenzie Cox. Be sure to keep up with us on our socials and tune in tomorrow at 5. NewsWatch Ole Miss, where we keep it live and keep it local.